Hey guys, my name's Chris. Today I'm going to be showing you guys the Dashvault tutorial. So we did get requested for this and I am here to show you how it's going to be. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so to begin, you're going to want to find an area or a wall that's about hip height or smaller so you can start practicing on this. The smaller the better because you know what you're going to do. First progression you're going to want to do is you're going to want to jump on top of the wall. If you can jump over it, go straight ahead and do it because that's what's going to happen next. So what you're going to want to do is you're just going to want to jump on top of the wall. Land straight on it. Once you can do that, you're pretty much well. So keep on practicing. Just jump up, step up, jump down. Jump up, step up, and down. And what you can start doing is you can get prepped up. You can start running towards it and jump on top of it and try and stick your landing. Like that. So if you can't find anything high enough or you can't jump up that high, what you're going to want to do is you're going to have to find something even smaller so you can start practicing on. You're going to want to jump high so you can get over and clear the object. So if you find something small enough, you're just going to want to start practicing by jumping up and down repeatedly. Now if you have all those things checked, next step you're going to want to do is you're going to want to learn how to kick. The kick is a bit different than anything else. You don't want to pretend like you're drop kicking someone or you're trying to kick a ball, but just with both legs. You can start off by climbing up on top of the wall, and just dropping and kicking and pushing off. That's all there is to it. Now the next is you just have to run and put them all together. So once you get them all together, instead of jumping over the object, try and jump on top of it so you get the feel of the kick. So just kind of put the first two, except for jumping over it, together and you'll get it. Is you're going to try and see if you can jump over the object. If you can't, just get a running start and just hop right over. Like so. Once you get the feel of jumping over the object, we can go on to the next step. Okay, once you put all those three together, you have the basic movement, you know how to kick. You're just going to want to jump over and add the kick after. So the scary part about this is that people do not know how to aim properly. They're afraid that if they jump, they're either gonna miss and then straight on their butt. It's gonna hurt a lot. Don't look at it, just kind of concentrate on it. And for this, you're gonna want to try and find something wider so you can start practicing on it. So keep on practicing by jumping over the object and barely touching it while you jump over it. Just kind of reach down while you jump. So run up, jump over the object when you can. What you're going to want to do is just barely graze it. Just kind of tip it with your fingers, tip it as long as you can touch it. That means you're starting to get the basic motion of the Dashvault. So just like that. I know I kind of did it a bit faster, but what you're going to want to do is keep on jumping over the object. Once you jump over it, just kind of try and touch it with your hands. Just try and glaze it, so try and just go over it. So when you're up and you're in this kind of position, you're just going to want to touch it and just keep on going. So what you're going to keep on doing is you're going to want to just jump over the object. Just push your hands back. Just try and touch the wall, anything, whatever you have, just try and touch it any way you can. Right then, you will get it. And then after that, if you have the confidence, just kind of push down and off. Now the problem that I had when I started is that I used my palms right here. I used these way too much and it was really painful because I slammed it in. I slammed it like that. What you want to do is you're going to want to land right here. Right in between these calluses. So when you hit it, it's not going to have as much force, and you could also push off with your fingers. Let's jump over it and try and touch it with your hands. Even if you touch it with one hand, it's good. You can try doing it sort of like a lazy. It will work, but you're gonna have to just get over the fear enough to jump over it. So those are the basic steps to getting to where you want. Now the last one is you're gonna want to use the kick, the force of your leg to kick you and push you and guide you past the object. And the kick is the most important part of this move. Just for the flashiness and for everything, because the kick is what's gonna let you come back down, land on your feet, and keep on going straight forward to your next trick or your next run, or if you're being chased by someone, you know, you get away faster. The kick is what's always gonna help. Now the kick is usually the hardest part to learn. The kick is gonna consist of two things: jumping up and pushing with the force. You're gonna have to trust yourself a lot to get the kick. The way you're gonna wanna start is you get up to the wall. You're gonna hold yourself and do this. Push off. You're gonna wanna know where your hands are gonna be so you can aim. Push. Once you got that, just kind of jump up and kick forward. Now once you have all the basic moves down, you know how to jump over the object, you know how to kick, you're gonna wanna know where to aim. For starters, I'm gonna recommend something a lot farther. You're gonna need a lot more running. Jump on the object so you know the distance that you need to clear or where you're gonna jump off of. So once you know how far you're gonna jump, you're just gonna wanna jump, clear the object, and repeat the steps from before. Just kind of glaze it with your hands and use the kick. So now you have the feel, you have the basic motion. All you have to do is add the kick. Push off, like you're drop kicking something. And you're gonna fly right over the object. You won't even feel it. So the way you're gonna wanna land with the kick is you're gonna wanna kick off with your strong leg. Kick off with your strong leg and let this other leg come up and join it. It's the same thing. Once your strong leg's up, it's gonna come down and you're gonna come down on your heel and roll up and walk off. That way you can continue on doing what you're gonna do. Adding some new moves, some new flow, new things like that. Now once you can do it off an object, a high object, you're gonna wanna try it on a wide object. Now wider, people have told me it's a lot better because you can catch yourself easier. So, like this table right here. This table would be perfect because you could jump right over it and you have enough room to aim properly. So when you want to aim, you're going to want to start off on something wide like this, on the table. I personally did not start on the table, I started on a really skinny wall, and that's what gave me really nice, precise dashes. So when you're gonna kick over this object, don't be afraid to fall. If anything wrong happens, you're literally just gonna fall and just land on your ass or on your butt. You're gonna land on your butt, and that's all that's gonna happen. Nothing bad, nothing's gonna hurt. You know, it's just that's it. You're gonna land, you're gonna fall, and scrape yourself. So keep on practicing those things, and I guarantee you will have the dash fall. Now, for fear and all those other things, you really just need to keep on practicing. The more you practice these ways, these progressions, the more you keep on practicing it, the less fear you're gonna have and the more confidence you're gonna have of actually doing the jump or the vault. So that was the dash vault tutorial. I'm not sure if you guys would understand most of it. Hopefully you guys did. Gonna remember, keep on practicing, stay right, stay good. Thanks for watching. See you guys. You go.